Hit it. I ask you to witness, if you will, a man and a woman out for an afternoon drive. The time is the day before yesterday. The place is small-town America. It can be found on any map. The man will presently confront his past. He and his fiancée have moved from the big city to his childhood hometown. Their adventures started with great hopes and excitement. However, all is not well in America. This is going to be a blast, baby. I can't wait to drive you around the cotton mill. We're going to do some burnouts, man. I'm going to smoke the ties. Man, that place is huge. Half the county works there, near or about.
Oh, I like cotton. It's the best fabric there is, I suppose. I always liked watching the Cotton Bowl parade. That was fun. I could have been a Cotton Bowl queen,
I do indeed, baby girl. You are my queen. Matter of fact, I wrote you a love song. You want to hear it?
Do I? Well, bless your heart, my little troubadour. I must listen to it immediately, or I shall most certainly perish. Without delay, O lyrical genius.
Well, it goes a little something like this. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4. I like being with you. I like talking with you. I like you. I like talking with you. I like being with you. I like you. I like talking with you. I like being with you. I like you. I like talking with you. I like being with you. I like you. I like talking with you. I like being with you. I like you. I do.
Oh, my! You're going to get me excited, Mr. Billy Bob. Do you really like me? I think that you do like me, I do. Well, this day just could not be sunnier.
Oh, it's gone, baby. It ain't there. It ain't there, man.
Oh, what, sweetie, honey? What ain't there? Did you misplace your wallet?
What? The cotton mill. The mill ain't there. I was going to show it to you. The plant. It's gone, man. Everything's gone. The buildings, the cars, the guardhouse, the fence, the water, the big-ass water tower. The workers, man, all of them are gone.
Sugar, are you sure this is the right country-ass road it was on? I gotta tell you, they all sort of look the same to me, sweetheart. You know what I mean? No disrespect. Maybe we should have taken that left turn a couple miles back, maybe.
No, I mean, yes, it is the right road. What you talking about, the right road? I know this place. I was born in that tree over there, or thereabouts. Heck, I don't know. It should be right there.
Well, what the heck does the GPS say? Check with the GPS gal. I think she goes by the name of Garmin. It ain't no manly shameration in getting directions from that electronic lady.
I know where I am, baby. My problem is that I can't figure out where everything else went. I suppose the mill must have got shut down and they pushed it over. It's a shame. Look at that. Look at that. There's grass growing out of the parking lot. That's sad. You ever seen grass grow out of concrete? That's sad, man.
I know, baby. How many people you reckon used to work in that there mill? I mean, the one that maybe used to be there, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know exactly. I'd reckon about 1,000 or so, if you counted all 3 shifts. I suppose, I don't know.
Yeah, good. That's a lot of people. Are you sure about that, baby? That sounds a little extravagant.
Heck, I don't know. I'm just babbling off the top of my head. It might have been a couple of thousand. Could have been. They ran that thing flat out 24 hours a day. I'm going to tell you 7 days a week. 3 shifts? Yeah, 3. It never went down. It never shut down completely, I reckon, except for maybe on Christmas and the week of the 4th, you know.
What you mean the week of the 4th?
Well, all the mill workers would get the whole week of the 4th of July off for vacation. That's what I mean when I say week of the 4th. Everybody and his brother would hightail it out of Dodge and head south to Myrtle Beach.
Oh, dear hell, I love me some Myrtle Beach days. Redneck Riviera, baby. Ooh, beach music is the best. Baby, I used to practically live at Crazy Zox during the summer. I was so tan, yes I was.
Well, I was so poor. Yes, I was. I worked during the summer, baby. I worked in the mill. In the spinning room, the roving room, the weaving room, the lab, everywhere, because the lab had to go into each department to collect quality samples. But anyhow, the workers there always called me college boy. Yeah, from some of them it was a compliment, and I reckon from some others it was an insult, you know. I do know they was always glad to see me when I showed up in the summer, because it gave them something new to look at and to wag their tongues about and gossip about. You gotta be real about it, you know.
Ooh, baby, did you give the ladies a show?
Well, you better believe I did. Look at, you know, if you think I look good now, you should have seen me then, man. I lifted heavier weights then. I got bigger. There weren't no steroids, just a lot of whole milk and chicken pot pies, you know. Put them in the microwave. But anyhow, I showed you that picture when I had an abominable six-pack. You saw that.
Don't you mean abdominal?
No, that's the monster, baby. That ain't right.
Well, you a monster. I love bombing monster. But I regress. Oh, I do tell. I must hear about these here mill women at length someday. Were they kinchy? I bet they were kinchy, weren't they? Oh, God, they sound smart. In the meantime, let me sing you a little song about them there gals. I just wrote it, and it goes a little something like this. Hit it. Do you some good? Hey, college boy, you looking good. Hey, college boy, I can do you some good. Hey, college boy, you looking good. Hey, college boy, I can do you some good. Hey, college boy, you looking good. Hey, college boy, I can do you some good.
You keep swerving and swaying like that. Might pull you over up here and do you some good.
Oh, you give me the vapors. I'll deal with that later, big boy. Now tell me about your first assignment in this here metaverse meal, because I ain't seen it yet.
I'd love to tell you my first job. I was a sweeper in what they called the roving room. Man, it was hot as Hades. Cotton dust was everywhere back then. Sometimes it looked like snow in the air, especially back in that what they call the opening room. Yeah, that's where most of the blacks worked. But anyhow, that was the worst place. Gosh. But I was the best sweeper in the whole ding-dang world. Yeah, I was. I had to stay on top of it because if I didn't sweep up all that cotton dust right away, it would stack up on the floors, and that was bad for the machinery and for the cotton fibers. Man, they kept testing for that. But anyhow, well,
oh, that sounds like an absolutely dreadful job. How did you ever survive?
Well, I was too dumb to know that it was hard work back then. Sometimes when I was taking a break, my supervisor would run into the break room, the canteen we called it, and he'd yell for me to get out on the floor and sweep up that cotton dust that was stacking up. And he was a short, sawed-off top of fella. Strut around like a peacock, or a rooster, I think they called him, skinny as a rail. And never once saw him take a break. Never sat down, not once.
Oh, he sounded like a real gone jerk. Did you talk to the girls when you were sweeping them I know that they talk to you, 'cause my man is fine. Tell me, what did they say to you? Did they flirt with you?
Well, sometimes, no, here's the thing about that. With all the machinery running and clacking about, you couldn't hear yourself think, much less hear yourself talk. Everybody was supposed to wear earplugs, you know, but because it was so loud, but some of them old timers, they weren't wearing earplugs because they was too manly for that stuff. So I guess they got brown lung and went deaf at the same time.
Well, how in the heck did you communicate in the mill with all that there noise?
Well, if you wanted to get somebody's attention, you had to let out a high-pitched hoo, hoo type sound. You know, it's like a lake loon, sort of, not as long, just a short hoo, hoo, hoo. Then you'd sidle up to the person and then you'd talk in their ear. Yeah, it's primitive it was, but nonetheless it worked. Hoo, hoo, hoo.
Well, aren't you just a darling? You sound like the nature boy. I've heard you do that before in the backyard when you want to get the attention of the neighbor when his lawnmowers are running.
Well, yeah, it works anywhere you need to get somebody's attention when there's a lot of noise. It cuts right through. I just had another memory about in the cotton mill. My daddy used to talk about how they'd eat a seafood dinner during break time in the canteen at work. You know, when I worked there during the summer, I saw it with my own eyes, people eating a seafood dinner in a cotton mill.
Seafood dinner? You mean like lobster Newburg or lobster Thermidor?
Heck no, it wasn't no lobster in that meal. Are you kidding? It was a can of it consisted of the following. It consisted of a can of sardines, if you know what those are, some saltine crackers, everybody's got them, and some Texas Pete hot sauce that you would slather all over it, basically. Yeah, and that's the way you'd do that. I think you would have liked it, Darlene. It wasn't so highfalutin, but I think you'd have liked it.
Oh, I think it sounds ghastly. I'm gonna pass on that nasty stuff.
Oh, come here, baby girl. Give me a kiss. Oh, let me tell you something. People in the mill all used to play, you're gonna love this. They used to play this game they called Take a Trip. Yeah, I just remembered it. Take a trip.
Oh, so just how did you take a trip in this here break room, Marco Polo? I can't wait to hear this one.
Oh, you little faith. Gather around and I shall tell you. The game went sort of like this. Yeah, somebody come into the canteen and shout out, "Who wants to take a trip?" And if you wanted to play the game, you'd slap down a quarter on the table in the middle of the canteen, because that was the price of admission to play this game. You'd leave the quarters on the table. You go purchase a Coca-Cola out of the vending machine.
Oh, if I was a playing, I'd have got an orange Fanta.
What? No, baby, I love you, but no, there wasn't no orange Fanta, and no, it wasn't. It was straight up Coca-Cola in the green womanly-shaped bottle.
Like me?
Yeah, exactly like you. You know it, baby. Come here and give me a sugar. I tell you what. Let's pull over here. Off the road, there's a flea market I see right up here, / antique store, whatever they call it, and I'll show you some Coca-Cola bottles for sure, Muffin. Well, let me get that door for you there, sweetheart. Yeah, let's just go right in here.
Oh, aren't you the Southern gentleman?
Well, yes, I am. Well, this must be Jake, this fella here. Well, what can I help you with there? What do you need? Well, you got a nice place here, Jake. We need a soda bottle of the Coca-Cola Persuasion. Yeah, soda bottle. You want a bottle? I got a novel. It is implied I'm the real Jivy Jive. I'm sorta lonely. Got macaroni, cheese in the back, a big dog named Zach. You can't leave, you can't go till you buy the pass. I'll wrap it to go. I just gotta ask what you're looking for. I just gotta ask what you're looking for. You want a bottle? I got a novel.
Well, my goodness, I am discombobulated, Sugar Pie Honey Bunch, I'm gonna call you. That was quite a sketch you just put on. I feel happy and sad at the same time. I want to laugh and cry. Can you do that? Well, you know what, boy? You should be in motion pictures. You sort of remind me of Alan Ladd's Sword, I suppose.
Oh, yeah, I never heard of that fella, but, lady, the bottles are here on this shelf. You let me know if you have any questions. You see here, Darlene, look at right here. You know, back then, them bottles, they were bottled in plants all over the country, and on the bottom, they stamped the name of the town in which the bottle was produced. Like, look at here. Here's one from, Mariana. Here's one from, Huntsville. Here's one from, Dayton. I mean, you might have one from Charlotte, Atlanta, Decatur, Valdosta, Columbia, just about anywhere in this country. And so the winner of the game of Take a Trip, remember the dudes who put down the quarters on the table to begin and bought the colas, the winner was the one who had the bottle that was geographically the farthest away. It was like, you was taking a trip.
Well, but Squeenie, how in the world did you know who won the game? Was there a commissioner? Did you have a map or a globe or an atlas in the canteen? Did you Google it?
Well, no, we didn't Google it. We didn't have to. Them fellas knew. They'd been around the world 3 times during the war. They knew everything, especially this one guy called the Moneymaker.
Oh, the Moneymaker. Was he rich? Did he own the mill? Was he an oligarch?
No, he wasn't Joan of Arc. He was called the Moneymaker because he had lost a bunch of fingers to the textile machines over the years, yeah. And he got paid some bucks for every finger a digit. I don't know how much it was. Couldn't have been much. I don't know, $100, $500. I bet it wasn't even there. It was sort of creepy though, because he'd wave his hand at me like something at the state fair.
Well, it was his Moneymaker. Truly. That is just horrible and barbaric. I hope you just made that story up, Billy, because I won't bring myself to believe it. How sad this is. He had to be sad. Was he sad? You said he seemed happy. That can't be. What did he look like?
Well, he was raw-boned and angular, like most of them was. He was sort of white hillbilly peckerwood, through and through, just like me. But drunk or sober, he was the best worker you ever saw. But he always had this sad song, almost like a dirge, and it went like this.
Oh, Mama.
My money maker is my hand. Take a finger and give me a grand. My money maker is my hand. My money maker is my hand. Take a finger and give me a grand. Well, that's some mighty fine singing there. As a matter of fact, let me invite both of you to come hear my band perform tonight. My band is called Dog Therapy. Oh, yeah. We'll be playing out on West 64. It's a little juke joint called the Crow's Nest. Now put on your dancing shoes, 'cause I sing the rhythm and blues.
Well, oh my goodness, Jake, that sounds like a blast. Oh, Billy, 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 can we go? You won't regret it later, if you know what I'm getting at.
Darlene, you had me at Billy. Hey, man, Jake, thanks for the invite. Yeah, we'll be there tonight. Darlene, Sugar Pie, let's be on our way. We got to get going now. See you tonight, Jake.
Break a leg, Jake. We'll be cutting a rug for sure. Billy, that was so much fun with Jake. I feel very happy again. What's your fondest memory of working in the salt mine? Working in the cotton mill, as you say.
Oh, that's easy to answer. The best time I ever was when I was a little boy around Christmas time, and the whole mill was shut down, and all the families, rich and poor alike, would come to the warehouse. They had this big-ass party there, a Christmas party. And I remember that to get to that warehouse, you had to walk through several departments. Each of them was separated. It was like a big, huge sliding metal door, like a fire door or some contraption like that. And also, I guess it kept the cotton dust down from one room to the next. Anyhow, I guess. But the only way to get the door open was to reach up way high and pull on a chain. And I remember being so proud of my daddy, since he was tall enough and strong enough to pull that chain to open that big, big door. You know, it's funny what you remember about childhood, Darlene. It's funny, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It's funny what you remember about anything. Funny what you forget, too. But tell me more about the Mill Christmas party before you forget that part, I mean.
Well, all of us children, we get large bags, man, filled with toys at this Christmas party they held at the warehouse, and there was all these men. I think they was all white, but anyhow. But they would hand out the presents, and they was in these big bags, man, and the kids waited in line. I think the youngest was probably first. It had been sort of riotous if it wasn't. It's sort of like a Norman Rockwell painting, you know, the small and stair step. But them was real nice toys they gave, man. They lasted forever. I should have kept them to this day. And you know what's for some of them children, maybe more than I'd like to think, it might have been the only toys they might have gotten that Christmas.
Did the black and the brown kids get toys on that day?
Well, the black kids did. But there weren't any brown people back in them days, none that I was aware of anyhow. I never saw them. But anyhow, on that day, everybody was equal. We were all in this huge room together, and everybody was treated the same that day, and it was so nice, man. I love that day. I'd like to go back in time to that day.
Well, it sounds really nice.
Yeah. You know, when this mill closed, man, it's not just the jobs that left. You know, it's not just that building gone, baby, and it's like the town vanished. Man, it used to be here. I look around everywhere, it's like, what happened here? Everything's just dusty. Everybody's roof needs replacing. It's like everybody gave up. Down and out for the count, you know.
I see it here plain and clear. I've seen it before. It seems like the local oligarchs have chased off the middle class, perhaps. I don't know. Nothing but poor and richer in this here county. You know, it seems a bit short-sighted, I think. You know, without the middle class, it'll pretty much suck around here forever.
Well, you know what? When I worked at the plant, 4 summers I did, there were signs in the mill, and they said, "Quality is our job security." I believed it. You know, my daddy believed it. He never missed a day of work in 37 years. And all those workers believed it. However, it didn't turn out to be true. But you know what? To their eternal, and I mean it, them workers kept the end of their bargain. Yeah. You know, I wonder, Darlene, I wonder if there's somebody like in some plant somewhere else, I don't know, Pakistan, India, China, whatever, textiles is done somewhere these days, I reckon. I wonder if they're playing take a trip. You know.
Well, I highly doubt that, baby, but... Oh, look over there! Look over there, right across from the high school at that gas station. Look at that man! Oh, I think he's waving at us. And he's gesticulating wildly. Like he done lost his mind. Now look at that! He's jumping up and down like he's got yellow jackets in his britches. Look at that!
Lord have mercy. Look, I don't believe it. I know that man. I've known him since the 1st grade. Well, in particular, since the 11th grade. That's Crazy Mo. My old buddy Momo. Dadgum, he looks sort of twitchy and sketchy, man. I don't know what. Look, darling, I'm gonna pull over here. I'm gonna go over here and talk to him, because otherwise, it's like he's gonna chase us down the highway at this red light this way coming up on. So we'll just pull in here in this gas station. You just stay in the truck, and I'll go in and see what's up.
Okay, Billy. You be careful.
Oh, I will. Hey, Bo. What's up, man? How you doing? I ain't heard from you in years. What happened to you, man? What's been going on?
Hey, Billy. Hey, man. Great to see you, Billy. You got anything to drink, do you? No, Billy. Hey, Billy. I fell, Billy. Billy, I fell. I knocked out 3 teeth. I cracked 2 ribs. I got brain bleed. We used to drink together, didn't we, Billy? You devil, you.
Well, dadgum, Mo. I didn't know you was bad off, man. That's horrible, dude. I can't...
Billy! Them whores took my money at the pool. They didn't bring me my stuff, man. Billy, did you see them drive off? Let's chase them in your truck. Have you got any beer? You want to buy a chainsaw, Billy? Do you need a dirt bike?
No, No, Bo. I don't need no beer, no chainsaw, and no dirt bike. You beat anything I ever seen, man. My God, Bo. I didn't know nothing about this. I hadn't heard from you since you left me that voicemail cussing me out 4 years ago. Man, you was so drunk and out of control,
Yeah, I did that, Billy. You know what? Some people say I'm an alcoholic.
Bo, you are an alcoholic. You've been one for decades, man. Yeah, I think drinking 14 beers a day over 40 years, I think that qualifies you as an alcoholic.
You devil, you. I only drink 10 beers a day.
10 beers a day. Whatever, Bo, I ain't gonna quibble with you on that. I believe my own eyes what they be seeing right now. Man, you need to go to the emergency room, man.
Oh, my daddy might have been right. He always said I was a stupid fool. He always said, you stupid fool, you devil, you.
But I'm not a bad guy, Billy. I'm a working man. I go to work. I'm a hard worker. You worked hard for what you got too, Billy. Man, Billy, I don't want to resent you. I'm going beer drinking. I'm going bar hopping. I'm going beer drinking. I'm going bar hopping. Oh, why do you give me the eye? Oh my, I'm not a bad guy. I'm going beer drinking. I'm going bar hopping. I'm going beer drinking. I'm going bar hopping. Oh, why do you give me the eye? Oh my, I'm not a bad guy. Man, Bo, that was beautiful. Yeah, you always did have a great voice. Hey, remember that time that we went to your church, me and you, and we sang real loud and deep baritone for everyone in the congregation to hear, including the preacher? Man, that was fun. Yeah, remember when the preacher said we had really deep voices like we did? Leaning, leaning, leaning on the everlasting arms. Remember that? Yeah.
Yeah, you little devil, you. You got any crack, Billy? I need to bump you, devil, you. You owe me. Man, you got it made. Look at you. Billy, I don't want to resent you, buddy.
Are you crazy? Really, man? First it's booze and then it's crack? I never did no crack, you dumbass. Man, what happened to you? What happened to your teeth, man? They look like little hourglass chiclets or some mess.
Say, yes, you do now, don't you? Now take me to the package store at the county line. Yeah, it's open on Sunday, you devil. And cigarettes.
You have any money? Give me $1. I need $13.26 for beer and cigarettes, Billy. Yeah, that's what I need. Here, Bo, here's a $100 bill, man. Go clean yourself up. I gotta be going on down the road. You take care, man. I don't know what to say to you. I've already said enough. Years ago, I did.
Hey, Billy, don't go. You ain't gotta go yet. You always had to go. You always had to leave. You always had to go. It was always, I gotta go back to college. Or I gotta go back to work. Or I gotta drive up there to that work. Or I gotta go home for them clients. Billy, you always had to go. We never had the cookout and the salad. Billy.
Oh, God almighty, Darlene. You wouldn't believe it.
Lord have mercy. Did you see his eyes? They look like yellow magic markers, they did. He's yellow all over, man. He don't seem right in the head. Do you know this person, Billy? He acts like an old drunk. Old drunks aren't very amusing anymore, Billy. Oh, I seen this before. It ain't pretty, they end stages. Yeah. I know him. Believe it or not, he was my best friend. Back in the day, maybe my only friend, you know. But he ain't right now. Well, the truth is, he was never right. Anybody you call Crazy Bo, well, there it is right there in the name, in hindsight. Well, he is a mess. He'll most likely die of thirst, as they used to say. You know what, baby? Bo said something to me out there more than once. He said he did not want to resent me. You know, it was so odd. I don't know why he said it. What you reckon he meant by that? He didn't want to resent me. Well, Sugarfoot, he resents you because you are above him. Now, if he was your equal, he would be angry with you. If he was your superior, he would have contempt for you. But he knows the social construct. Oh, yeah, he knows it. And so therefore he resents you. And truth be told, Billy, he probably always has resented you. Well, you might be right, but I don't believe in resentment, One thing I know for sure is I'm hungry, I know that. Let's pull in here at this burger joint and get us some food. We'll eat it here in the truck and go back home, and shower and get ready, and then we'll go out to the crow's nest and we're going to shake ourselves a leg there, Sugar Muffin. Yeah, man, I can't wait to hear Jake the Junk Man's band. What'd he say? My memory's going. What'd he say the name of their band was? Well, they call themselves Dog Therapy. Oh, Billy, I love you. Do you love me? I think that you do. One thing that I do know, big boy, you're gonna be loving me tonight after the crow's nest. Come along, let's take a trip. This old world can get a grip. Come along, let's take a trip. This old world can get a grip. Come with me, my dearest friend. Please take a trip with us. We're all on the same small bus. Please take a trip with us. We're all on the same small bus. There's no cost, the trip is free. Take my hand and come with me. There's no cost, the trip is free. Take my hand and come with me. Please take a trip with us. We're all on the same small bus. Please take a trip with us. We're all on the same small bus. We're all on the same small bus. We're all on the same small bus. We're all on the same small bus.